Today at Zion Sports Nutrition, we're going to switch gears and talk about the men's and the women's post-workout. We've already talked about the pre-workouts and how you can load your body with a certain amount of energy before you train to get the nitric oxide production and the blood flow and all of those things. Now we want to switch to the post-workout, what I call window of opportunity. Learned about this a long time ago, all the way back in the 80s. And introducing certain nutrients post-workout or really post-stress and what is going on with the body. In our other videos, we talked about the adrenal system a little bit, the adrenal glands, and as you're done training, your body doesn't just de-stress immediately. It goes over a period of time, and that will vary from person to person. But the faster that you recover from stress, the faster you're going to recover from those repeated bouts of stress from workout to workout. So having the right nutrients at the right time is very key to enhance this entire process. Now, in the men's and women's post-workout, we have your BCAAs, which is your branched-chain amino acids, glutamine, proteogenic amino acids, crealkaline, beta-glucans, and some adaptogenic herbs. So let's go through this. Your branched-chain amino acids are your leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Very, very important. They cycle with glutamine as well, because when you are training, you are burning up nutrition. You are burning up energy. So with the branched chains and the glutamine helping recycle with one another, you want to replenish all of that immediately when you're done training. I would say within the first 10 to 30 minutes after working out. That depends on a lot of factors. Some people are hungry immediately after training. Some people don't feel that hunger until later on. This depends on a lot of things, a lot of digestive issues possibly, the age of the person, the metabolic rate of the person, all of those things. But usually within 10 to 30 minutes, you want to throw down in liquid form, easily digested form, a branched chain amino acid, glutamine, and some other nutrients that we're going to talk about immediately when you're done training. Now, when the branched chain amino acid and the glutamine recycle, what you're doing is you are supplying amino acids immediately to the system, and it doesn't take a lot of digestion at all. When we talked about the fulvic acid, which I put in all the products, we're creating that liquid suspension again, so again, it drives all of these nutrients into the bloodstream, into the liver very, very quickly to be processed. So when you take in branched chains and glutamine immediately after training, you're immediately enhancing and feeding that broken down tissue that you just beat up a little bit during your training sessions. The proteogenic amino acids, we use the 7 of them. These are all encoded. The proteogenic, glutamine, and branched chains, all 11 of these amino acids, 7, 8, and 3 of these, all 11 of these amino acids are encoded to synthesize or make new proteins. So if you just broke down a bunch of protein and just beat your body up, tendons, ligaments, and muscle tissue as well, and cardiac tissue, you want to replenish with amino acids that are encoded to produce more protein immediately. And then, of course, burning up ATP, you're going to burn up creatine stores. You want to reload on the patented crealkaline stable creatine from Dr. Jeff Galini. Awesome product. No stomach distress whatsoever. And then beta-glucans. I was introduced to these back in the 90s, and beta-glucans are interesting. They can be derived from mushrooms or from bacteria. And what beta-glucans have been proven to do is increase some of the immune system cells in the body called macrophages. So when we train and to overcome an overtraining spiral, it's very good to enhance or address immune function as well. Because when you start to overtrain, immune system and immune function is also depleted. So we put in some beta-glucans to feed the macrophage system of the body. What macrophages do is they act like that old game Pac-Man. They engulf, through phagocytosis, they engulf viruses and bacteria, digest them and spit them back out, and your body gets rid of them. And then, of course, adaptogenic herbs. We talked about the HPAA, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, where we get into herbology and use rhodiola rosea and some other herbs to help your adrenals recover as fast as possible, obviously post-stress. Now, post-stress, your insulin sensitivity is going to decrease. Whenever you train, insulin resistance comes in because it's a stress response. And when there's too much stress on the body, insulin resistance goes up. So after you start to calm down and relax a little bit is why you want to wait about 10 to 30 minutes, let your insulin sensitivity come back, and then you can introduce branched chain amino acids and all those things. I would wait, in my own personal preference and my own experience with clients and myself, is whey protein. I would also wait. It's a little harder to digest than this. So I would wait probably about 20 to 30 minutes before you start taking in whey protein, letting insulin sensitivity come back, letting your digestive system and all of its functions come back, because that slows down big time when we're stressing the body and training. You don't digest very well. You have to let that kind of restabilize. Okay? So that's about it. Going through the pre-workout window and and the post-workout window. These are some incredible nutrients you can take in to enhance your recovery. Thank you for listening.